And now gently open your eyes. Now we will be going into Malasana, garland pose. So separate your both the feet at least 2 feet apart and making V shape in your both the feet. Yes. And then inhale, take both the hands up into Anjali Mudra. Very good. And then exhale, slowly start sitting down, and then bringing your both the palms, your hands, both the palms, and then your elbows, pressing your knees outwards. Both the knees are being pushed with your elbows out, your inner side of your both the legs pressing into the ground. Yes. And now take your shoulders rolling back and down, push your chest out in front. And if you are bending forward with your upper back, upper body, then lean back and keep your spine as straight as possible to the ground and chin parallel, looking at one point and breathing for 10 breaths. Keep breathing for 10 long and deep breathings. Keep looking at one point. With your elbows, keep pressing your knees out. Chest fully wide open in front. And once you complete your 10 long deep breaths, you can rest your palms in front on the mat and then slowly take the right hand behind the back through the right side, yes, outside the right leg, and then same way left leg behind the back through the outside of the left leg, and then rest your hips down and then fold your both the legs in, unfold your both the legs in front into Dandasana. Loosen your knees, loosen your feet, relaxing in Dandasana. Now from Dandasana we will go into Baddha Konasana or Titli Asana. Titli means butterfly. Baddha Kon means bounded angle. Both are the names of the same posture. So now from here, fold your right leg and bring the right foot beside the left inner thigh. Yes, press the right foot into the inner thigh of the left leg. And same way fold the left leg, and then now both the feet are joining, touching to each other. And your heels as close to the perineum as possible. Yes. And now interlock your fingers around both the toes, and then straighten your lower back first, straighten your middle back, upper back, and then press your both the knees towards the mat, activate the muscles of your legs, roll your shoulders back and down, chest wide open in front, and then gently start flapping your legs up and down with breathing. If you are not able to sit in this posture, you can use a cushion or a block or a bolster to sit upon to elevate the height. If you are not at all able to do, then you may need some hip opening postures, and continue your practice for long time. Your body will loosen slowly. It may take long time depending on the tightness and rigidity in the muscles and the joints. Yes, loosening your knees, your hips, your ankle joints in this practice. Wonderful practice to loosen your inner side of the hips, inner side of the both the thighs. Keep breathing. Do not hold the breath. Keep breathing and keep moving your legs. and then hold into Titli Asana tightly. Stop the practice, stop the flapping, and then press your knees down, press the legs close to the mat as much as possible, and straighten your spine, straighten the lower back. Take your abdomen forward and breathing. You can close your eyes here. Take your awareness to the inner side of your hips and your thighs and breathe from that area, inhaling and exhaling from that region. As you are exhaling, feel the muscles of that region are loosening. Keep breathing, keeping your body fully still. And then gently open your eyes once you complete your 10 deep breaths. Take your palms outside your knees and join your both the knees together, hugging your both the legs. Yes, and lift your heels up and toes touching on the mat, balancing on your hips. If you are able to lift the toes also, then it will be better. Resting here in the balancing state. And then gently release your feet on the mat. Straighten your legs. Straighten your legs in front of your body. We will be doing Meru Vakrasana. Meru means spine, Vakra means twisting. So open your feet, both the feet mat width apart. Take your hands in front of the chest. Yes, inhale, and as you exhale, with your left palm, hold it outside the right foot and take the right leg back, right hand back, right shoulder back, and twisting from your abdomen. Inhale to the center, exhale to opposite side. Inhale to the center, exhale opposite, and continue. Inhaling to the center, exhaling back, inhaling to the center, exhaling back. Gatyatmak Meru Vakrasana. Gatyatmak means dynamic. Gati means speed. Gatyatmak, speedy, dynamic. Meru Vakrasana. And then hold, facing the right hand will go back and looking back. And breathing. Take the right shoulder fully back, twist from your abdomen, inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist from your abdomen. And breathing for 10 long and deep breaths. Look back at one point. Your left shoulder should also be going back and pushing your shoulder blade into the chest. Right shoulder should also be going back and pushing the shoulder blade into the chest. And both the shoulder blades should be wide apart from each other, broadening the upper back and your chest. And breathing here. Try not to lift your hips. Complete your 10 deep breaths. And then inhale to the center and exhale, change the side. taking your left hand fully back, left shoulder back. Right shoulder is also going back and pushing the right shoulder blade into the chest. And keep breathing. Look at one point. Very commonly it happens that your one feet start going back and the other feet is front. Maintain your both the feet in one line. And then inhale, slowly coming to center. Just for once, exhale, go to other side and then immediately come back. And then release your hands back and relax. Take your hands back, relaxing in Shithila Dandasana, relaxing Dandasana, palms, fingers pointing backwards and resting here. You can also loosen your head back and close your eyes. Relax. Shithila means relaxing. Dandasana, Shithila Dandasana. Now again bring your spine into 90 degrees. Both the feet together into Dandasana, active Dandasana. Very good. Now from here we are going to do Gatyatmak Paschimottanasana and then we will be holding into Paschimottanasana. So inhale, take your both the hands up first into Urdhva Hasta Dandasana. Urdhva means upwards, Hasta means hands. Urdhva Hasta Dandasana. And now bending from the hip joint, exhale, go forward fully. Inhale, coming up. Exhaling forward, inhaling up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Gatyatmak Paschimottanasana. Continue. Fully inhaling, fully exhaling. Fully inhaling, fully exhaling. Keep doing. Few more times, loosening your hip joint, loosening the lower back. And then go forward and hold. Hold the feet from the outer side of your both the feet and press your inner side of the feet through the thumbs. And then straighten your lower back. Your both the elbows pointing to the sides, lifting up above the mat, both the elbows above the mat, shoulders away from the neck. And pull your whole lower back, middle back and upper back towards your feet using your hands. Fold your elbows and pull the body towards the feet. And rest your forehead on the shin bones, in between the shin bones or your chin. And then breathing. For 10 long deep breathings, holding here and breathing. Keep your back straight. Try to keep your knees as straight as possible. And then inhale, take your both the hands up into Urdhva Hasta. Yes, Dandasana. And then exhale, release your hands down. Very nice. Now we will show you, if you are not able to do this practice and you are still not able to go fully forward, first thing is required, that is long time practice. If you every day practice it and breathe there, then you will be able to hold there, and your legs will start loosening, lower back and hips will start loosening. But now we will show you how to use the belt in Paschimottanasana. If we are not able to hold the feet, then you can hold your ankle joints or your shin bones, but still some people feel no effect, they are not able to go forward. So belt is a very good prop, helpful here. So wrap your belt around both the feet and hold the belt as close as possible from your feet. Yes. Now, one more easy variation here is fold your both the knees and then hold the belt as close as possible. Yes. Try to bring your abdomen close to your thighs here. Yes. Try to bring the abdomen fully on the thighs if possible, and then holding as close as possible. Very good. And then try to straighten your knees slowly and scrub your heels away. Very nice. And then holding here. Holding here, shoulders should not compress the neck, and breathing. Going as forward with your abdomen, not the chest first. Because in the beginning, if you take the chest forward, then your back will start hunching until your lower back is not loose. So try to straighten the lower back first and taking your abdomen forward to the thighs, which will make the lower back straight. And breathing here. Very nice. And once you complete, you can slowly release the belt. As you inhale, you can come back and take your both the hands up into Urdhva Hasta Dandasana. And then release your hands down. Remove the belt aside and relax here. Very good. Now fold your both the legs under your body and lie down into Makarasana. Lying down into Makarasana. Very nice. Relaxing in Makarasana. Breathing here. From Makarasana, we will be coming into Saral Bhujangasana. Saral means easy. Bhujanga means cobra, cobra snake. And asana, posture, yoga asana. So for that, join your both the feet together, legs together, toes pointing backwards. Yes. Bring your palms under your shoulders. Yes. Palms facing the mat. And then your forearms resting on the mat. Bring your forearms also on the mat. And take your elbows as back as possible, but it should be still touching the mat. Take your palms as down as possible on the mat. As down as possible. Yes. The more you will take it down, the more deeper bending will come in the upper back in Saral Bhujangasana. And now inhale, lift your chest up, head up. Very good. And try to make your upper arms 90 degrees to the ground and your forearms fully clipping into the ground. All the fingers wide apart palms, all the mounts into the ground. There should not be any gap between the ground and your palms and your forearms. Press your wrist joints down, forearms down, and shoulders rolling back and down. Roll your shoulders back and down and press the shoulder blades into the chest. Open your chest in front, wide open. Push your upper back into the chest, making the chest fully wide open in front, and breathe for 10 long and deep breathings. Press the back legs heavily into the ground. Look at one point and breathing here. Once you complete your 10 deep breaths, you can relax back into Makarasana, crocodile pose. Fold your forearms in front of your forehead and go down. Separate your feet apart. Point your toes to the respective sides. You can turn your head to one side in Makarasana. Now we will be going into Bhujangasana, cobra posture. So bring your both the palms beside your ribs this time, and elbows are lifting up. In easy cobra, in Saral Bhujangasana, elbows are touching the mat, forearms are on the mat. But in this, forearms are up and elbows are pointing back. Elbows should be close to the body, not away to the sides. And then inhale, lift up your chest and head and press the legs back heavily into the ground and give a nice bending in the back. Micro bend in your elbows, remember, and shoulders rolling back and down, and breathing here into Bhujangasana, cobra posture. Keep breathing, look at one point in front. Keep breathing. And once you complete your 10 deep breaths, you can slowly exhale, go down into Makarasana. Relaxing your chest down, forearms folding in front, resting your forehead on your forearms and toes pointing to the respective sides. Loosen all the muscles in Makarasana. Allow your body to rest fully. And then slowly open your eyes. From here, bring your palms under your shoulders and go back into Balasana from here, into child's pose. Just resting your both the hips on your legs, folded legs, and your whole body in front. Resting in Balasana. And then bring your palms beside your knees on the mat and press your palms on the mat and slowly coming to Vajrasana, sitting up on the legs. Now from here we will be going into Ustrasana, camel pose. So first stand on your knees, standing on the knees, and for the beginning you can tuck your toes in. It will give a nice stand to the body, otherwise you may fall back if you are not able to balance. So if you are able to balance and press your feet heavily into the ground in flattened position, that is good, but in the long run with the practice you can do that. And now take both the palms behind on your hips, fingers pointing downwards. Both the palms giving support on your hips, fingers are pointing down, all fingers together. Thumb is also with all the fingers and on the hips. Yes. And elbows are pointing back, both the elbows as close to each other as possible. And then inhale, tighten your leg muscles first, foundation strong, and then exhale, go with the upper body back and down and push the lower body forward. And then relax your one by one palm on your heel. Very good, very good. One by one palm on the heel, and then at the end, when you feel you're confident enough, rest your head back and down, loosen the head, and eyes open throughout the practice. Do not close your eyes and keep breathing. Stretch your upper body, stretch your chest, your abdomen, your throat, and keep breathing. Look at one point and breathe. Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling, giving a deep back bending in your back, in your spine, spinal muscles. And then slowly, one by one, bring your palms on the hips, giving support on your hips. And then take your head up and then coming up as you inhale. Yes. And then exhale, sitting down back into Balasana, resting your body forward into Balasana, sitting on your legs and your chest on your thighs, resting, palms up.